Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Narcissist Guide. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time, thank you for taking the time to listen to this podcast. For those of you who are going through healing, I hope that you are coping well and that you are having an amazing day. Today is a very interesting subject that I want to talk to you about. So I want to talk to you about narcissism time. Narcissism time, or time management with a narcissist. Okay, so by now you have discovered that you've been dealing with a narcissist, a toxic person, someone with a personality disorder. You exposed the narcissist yourself for yourself, because a narcissist most likely will not tell that they are narcissists. Sometimes they do. In very rare occasions they do, have to say that some will admit that they are narcissists, and they'll be most likely proud of it as well. But let's say you're dealing with someone who you cannot discard of. You cannot cut ties with this person because it is either your boss, it is either your colleague or co-worker, or your mom, your dad, or you've been married with a narcissist and you have children, and you still have to keep or maintain some level of connection, or a certain connection that you cannot just get rid of. Now you think, okay, I can manage my time with this narcissist, and I can just meet up for 1 hour or give 2 hours of my time to the narcissist, and then leave the meeting, and then that's it. That's not how it works with a narcissist. Okay, let me just explain that in a normal relationship, when you have friends and you meet up for lunch, you'll be like supporting each other, listening to each other's experience, stories, what people go through. You complement the conversation, you support each other's ambitions, goals in life, and you leave a conversation very satisfied. You're not confused, you're not in doubt. Maybe sometimes you are in doubt when you're talking with someone who is healthy and a normal person, but that person is going through struggles, and you're trying to understand, but you're using your empathic abilities, trying to understand what that person is going through. And most likely, eventually it becomes a satisfied conversation, or topic, or subject, or a problem that is getting resolved. So you leave and you go by your day, and everything is okay, and it's not energy draining, you're not tired. Well, with a narcissist, it's impossible. You're going to meet a narcissist for maybe 1 or let's say 2 hours. You're meeting for lunch, and that narcissist keeps talking about their problems, keeps talking. They talk about everything they're going through. There's no moment that you can actually interrupt the conversation or try to understand, because it's very hard to understand when a narcissist is trying to manipulate or trying to make believe. That is what a narcissist does. You know that by now. So that is how you would feel. You feel tired, it's energy draining, it's not satisfying, the conversation leaves you confused, in doubt, and you're going home, and that narcissist is still in your head, still in your mind. You can't sleep. You can wrap your finger around the conversation or what the narcissist was trying to explain or tell you, because most of the times the conversations you have with the narcissist are very unreasonable. There's no logic in their story. There is no chronological order. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so you thinking, I can meet this narcissist for 1 or 2 hours, but actually, yes, you have met the narcissist for maybe 1 or 2 hours, but the exchange rate is actually maybe 10 hours, 12 hours, or even days, because that narcissist is still in your head, in your mind, in your DNA. So you're like, okay, is it healthy? No, it's not healthy. But that is what happens when you have to deal with a narcissist, when it's impossible to cut ties with this narcissist. Okay. And during a conversation with a narcissist, in your head that you're dealing with someone who has a personality disorder. You know it. You keep reminding yourself, this person is crazy, this person is crazy, this person is not normal, this person is not healthy. So actually that it's unhealthy. What impact it has to deal with a narcissist, physically, emotionally, mentally. It has impact on you as a normal, healthy person with empathic feelings and emotions, abilities. Okay, a narcissist is not that type of person. A narcissist is not respecting you. They just want to be admired. They need supply. They need validation. They need someone to listen to them. It's always about them. They're always the center of a conversation. They're always in the spotlight, even if it's in a subtle or in a different way of that they're playing the victim. It's still about them. Okay, so dealing with a narcissist is hard already. When maintaining a relationship and trying to manage your time with a narcissist is the same, because that narcissist becomes part of your DNA fragments. They are becoming part of they're still part of your life. They still have an imprint on your life. And what it does as well is, because you're still dealing with this person and you're trying to live your life, you're trying to, set goals in your life, you try to have ambitions, you're trying to keep you try to keep harmony in your life, calmness, peace in your life. Okay, every person goes through layers of life. Every person has to deal with things in life. Sometimes they are very challenging, sometimes they're hard, easier, but you're growing, okay? But it is very hard to grow when you still have a narcissist in your life. I'm not saying that it is impossible if, how do you say? This level of relationship is not impossible, but it still has impact on your life. It's not. A narcissist never enriches your life. A narcissist never adds any positivity in your life. A narcissist is not supporting your ambitions. They are not supportive of your goals. They are not respecting your boundaries. Okay, so setting up a healthy boundary to a narcissist, you can try to do that. Yes, of course you can try to do that, and a narcissist will see that you're setting up a boundary or healthy boundary, but they always try to cross or push that boundary because they're never able to respect that boundary. So the conclusion is it possible to manage your time with a narcissist? Yes, it is. Is it healthy for yourself? No, it isn't. It's still not healthy, because that narcissist is still in your head, still in your system. Okay, so try to work towards that moment that you can cut ties with this narcissist. Okay, sometimes I know it's impossible. If you're married, you have children, and you still have to maintain a level of communication, at least try to minimize that level of communication. Don't entertain the narcissist. Try to apply the gray rock method. If the narcissist is trying to project, try to say, for example, I disagree, or okay, that is your opinion, but that's not my opinion. Leave them to deal with that negative feeling. Don't engage with them. Become as boring as possible to the narcissist, because when you're boring, they're not gonna be bothering to talk to you or try to hoover you back in, on a different level, because by now you know that they will that they try to hoover you, because a narcissist will hoover their old supply back in or try to brainwash you back into their world. Okay, so that was the subject for today, guys. I hope it was interesting and that you've learned something from this podcast today. There are so many videos on YouTube you can watch, and if you need to educate yourself on narcissism, it is a very interesting, very complex subject. I've repeated it many times, but it is. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box. Subscribe to my channel, like this video on YouTube. If you have anything that you want me to cover, please let me know. Leave that in the comment box. Share your experiences. So thank you very much for listening, and see you next time.